Welcome, Mando. Welcome back to Off the Reel.
Deadpool 2.
Let's do it. Deadpool 2 is about a regenerative, smart-ass, fourth wall breaking anti-hero that has to save a kid from a guy from the future with a metal arm and a massive payload. And I think that's the basic premise for the movie. I mean, that's about as far as it goes right there.
Yeah.
He brings together an assortment of other, like, B-list heroes.
The X-Force.
The X-Force. Yeah, so from this point on, there will be heavy spoilers. We're going to talk about just about anything in the movie we can. And I guess if you're really closely following the Deadpool universe as it stands right now, then it's going to be pretty heavy spoilers for you. You're not going to want to have learned these things without seeing the movie. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on into creativity. I give it a point for creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a unique superhero movie, and I think it's even distinguished from the first movie. Like, they're two
completely different
feelings.
movies. Yeah.
This movie, I feel, went a lot more direct with its fourth wall breaks. I feel like Deadpool kind of like laid back on the fourth wall break a little bit, and
like it was there, but it wasn't as
it wasn't.
It was
like
subtle. It wasn't.
Like he made like
indirect.
the Patrick Stewart and James McAvoy reference, but like other than that, there wasn't too much that was really breaking. But in this one, like he directly destroys the fourth wall repeatedly,
all
like,
throughout the
over and over and over again. And it has the same kind of twisted little, it's a family movie, it's a romance plot from the first one, which is, it's a unique kind of thing.
It's definitely not a family movie, though.
I mean,
you're not going to take your...
It's the way that Avengers is a family movie. If Avengers were rated R.
I guess.
It's a team that grows together. But yeah, so full point for creativity. Plot. I'm gonna have to marinate on this one for a second.
I was struggling with this. I don't think...
My general rule is that if I'm struggling with it, I usually don't give it the point.
I don't think it's very... Like, not a lot happens.
Deadpool plots tend to be... I mean, it's only two movies, but they tend to be a little inconsistent. They kind of jumps around a little bit. So,
Like, he's like...
And, you know, given the end, they introduced time travel into this.
Yeah.
And that just... plot. Just that, like, time travel KOs a plot.
It messes up the whole plot.
Yeah, so...
But, like, and then it's like... It kind of gives a twist, but, like... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like, you go in and you're thinking Cable is the bad guy. And he's not. Not really.
I do kind of... I mean, I want to address, like, how the time travel works.
Yeah, I don't understand. Time travel is confusing.
So, I'm, like, the usual time travel confusing stuff. Like, I can live with different, like, corrections in the timeline or whatever. But, like, sometimes, like, when Cable travels back in time the first time, obviously he didn't exist before. So he just appears back in time.
Yeah.
But when he travels in time just a little bit to where he actually was there, he goes back in his own body. What's the rule for that?
Like, how does
like,
that...
do you not come back and there's two of you?
Because same thing when Deadpool goes back in time. He just goes back into his body. He's not going back and there's two
But
of you.
then, like, if you go back to when your body wasn't there, then you just go back.
Yeah. It's
a little up.
It's confusing.
But they did have, like, I guess it's part of the comedy, but they introduced the X-Force. Like, Deadpool gets his ass kicked, Cable gets his ass kicked, everybody gets their ass kicked. So they introduce the X-Force. And then they kill the X-Force. Immediately.
Except for Domino.
Yes. And I think that was obvious that Domino was going to be the one that...
Which is like... Her superpower or whatever. Luck. Like, that's crazy.
Superpower was pretty awesome.
Hey, is she not ever gonna die?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like when she was in that fight with Cable. Like, she took some hits.
But like, she wasn't
But also, die. Deadpool...
helped her.
He saved the day because of luck, I guess you could say. But
so it makes you wonder, like, what if she went up against Superman?
Yeah, like, what if you went up against Superman? Like, a kryptonite meteor, like, falls out of the sky. Hits him right in the face.
That's so BS.
It's an OP fucking power. Like, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why. I was really digging the eye. The eye had levels to it. It was like black skin, white spot, and there was like another black. There was another black spot around the eye, and then the eye is white, and then her iris was brown. It just kept going.
It was crazy.
It's not really important to plot.
No.
But yeah, so they kill the X-Force, and that's a big move.
Hopefully.
Sorry. It's a big move on the plot there.
Yeah.
But
then, yeah.
There's almost nothing to say on it because it happens so instantaneously.
There's no. There's no real threat, really.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of suspense in the movie. I mean, he's just going around chasing this kid.
Like, while Cable is a beast, he's not getting his job done very effectively. Like, he's not very amazing.
He's not efficient.
Yeah, he's not efficient. Like, he takes out everybody else before he gets to the kid, and then just can't get rid of the kid. And they make enough fat jokes in the movie that I think I can say, like, it's a pretty big target, man. Just take the shot.
I know.
Like,
same thing with, like, when Deadpool was going after dude that killed.
Yeah.
Or, had the. And it's like, he was killing all these people. It's like, why don't you just, like, throw your sword and just shoot him?
Yeah, like, seriously. Like, why did he miss with the cheese spreader?
I don't know.
Why? Like, he threw it in the wall. Why? And why would he... I don't understand.
Yeah. So it's just like, the plot is not strong.
Yeah. So, no point for plot. Moving on to characters. I'm going to give it the point for characters.
I was kind of struggling with this. Because it's like, you have Deadpool, and you have Colossus, which I like, but it's like, there's not that many when you think about it.
Cable was awesome.
Cable was awesome.
Cable had an interesting kind of story behind him. I mean, I'm not going to say that I liked Russell, but, like, his arc was... I mean, it was kind of like a stereotypical arc.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting one. Like, this kid destroys the entire world.
This kid?
This kid. And then Domino's good. I really like Domino.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Deadpool's obviously Deadpool.
I don't like the concept of Deadpool, but I do like what Ryan Reynolds has done with Deadpool.
And Colossus. Colossus is cool.
Colossus is good, especially when Colossus goes, like, dirty.
Yeah.
Like, I love that, like, even after Deadpool lives, Colossus is like, fuck that, I'm not doing that anymore. Negasonic just like, okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll give it the point for the characters.
And then I like what was her name? Yukio, or? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, Yukio. I don't know, I really like that. Like, just, you go just, hi, Wade. Hi,
every time.
He's
every
like,
time they
like,
see each other.
Hi, Yukio. Like,
why?
That was one of the funnier parts of the movie for me. Just...
Speaking of funny parts, what was your funniest, like, I guess we'll get to that later.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's the funniest, But the one that comes to mind as just like a surprisingly funny line for me was when Cable, like, when they were fighting for the first time, right? And they were like talking, and Cable like starts fighting Deadpool again. He's like, "Dubstep is for pussies." I don't know why I like that. It wasn't like, I don't know. I liked it. I'm not gonna say it's the funniest line, but it was a surprisingly funny line. I feel like I feel like you're going for a particularly funny.
I have like a moment, but I feel like we should save that for.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can save that.
Later.
We're still in character. We keep getting so off track.
All right.
Characters. You gave it the point?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it the point too. Acting. Yeah, a character. I also want to mention like Mohinder is great in this movie.
Who's that?
The taxi driver. Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Vanessa dying.
Vanessa.
That was rough, man.
That was.
Like, I was like, damn.
It was right off the bat, pretty much.
Like, Vanessa's like my favorite person in those movies. But, you know,
she came back.
She maybe came back. We'll see how it plays out in Deadpool 3. Because there were some things that obviously couldn't happen in that last scene. Like Green Lantern being stopped. Like, it can't happen.
Yeah.
So, Vanessa had it. We'll see. All right, acting. I'm definitely giving it the point for acting. Yeah, I mean, like, Ryan Reynolds is straight up Deadpool. Like, Ryan Reynolds nails this role.
Yeah, it's amazing.
No one else could do it.
No, it's perfect casting choice.
He was literally born.
He was born to be Deadpool.
Yeah. Domino was really good.
Yeah. Josh Brolin.
Like, there were no weak points in, well, except for Russell.
Yeah.
Like, I just hate child actors.
But he was particularly like bad.
Yeah, he wasn't great. But that was just his writing, I think, almost. His dialogue was shit.
His dialogue was... He didn't need to say the things that he said. But other than that, the acting was on point.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of child actors as it is, so I'm just going to ignore that.
Ignore us.
Because Josh Brolin was awesome. Ryan Reynolds was awesome. I like Domino. Vanessa wasn't in the movie that much, but I like Vanessa. All of the... Brad Pitt was in the movie.
Yeah. Vanisher. I was so confused about that. Like, was he actually there?
Well, like, I was, like, kind of thinking about it. And then, like, he had in the plane, he had the jacket on. I was like, I guess he's actually there.
I thought they were just, like, pretending that he was there.
Yeah. Oh, let's not forget the big, like, surprise character. Juggernaut. I really liked Juggernaut. The CGI wasn't great. I mean, the CGI wasn't great in the movie, but I like Juggernaut. I thought they did him... Like, I didn't hate Last Stand Juggernaut. I didn't hate Last Stand at all. A lot of people do. I'm fine with it. It's a big blockbuster movie, it's whatever. But this Juggernaut was, like, comic accurate.
He was a beast.
Like, Juggernaut is an amazing character.
Yeah.
Like, Juggernaut's one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. Dude's pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah.
Dude,
pretty much.
Dude has been, continued fighting when he was literally a skeleton. That's not possible.
Nope.
He's, literally, unkillable. Wolverine's claws cannot cut him.
Did you know who it was before it showed him?
Yeah.
I didn't.
The moment I saw the maximum security place, I was like, who else would be?
Yeah, I kind of thought about it, but I didn't. I was like, who is this dude?
It's the Juggernaut, bitch. Okay, but full point for acting. We have to get back to characters there, but it's okay. Full point for acting. Moving on to dialogue. Yeah,
obviously.
The dialogue is really well done in this movie, even from characters like Weasel and Cable, all of them. Except for Russell.
Russell's
bad. But everything else is just so good. I love Mohinder.
Yeah, he's Peter, a bright spot.
Yukio, all those little interactions, the dialogue was great. I don't even want to say that much more, I don't think, on dialogue.
There's not much to say. I mean, it's Deadpool.
It's good comedy. It's good. It fits all the characters. Moving on to visuals. I'm not giving it the point for visuals.
Yeah, it's just like the CGI, even though like like the movie knows.
Yeah.
Like the movie, like it doesn't take itself seriously, really.
No.
So it's like
And that's a good thing.
It's good because like,
but still,
it knows that the CGI is bad.
Visuals isn't impressive.
The visuals, like,
and I'll say this: I almost might have given it the point for visuals if Juggernaut had done a charge. I don't care what he hit, as long as he did a charge. Like, I thought he was gonna charge right through Deadpool and just like Deadpool would poof. But no, that didn't happen. He like ran up, stopped charging for some reason, despite that being his key move, and just grabbed him by the neck and ripped him in half.
That was funny to see, like him being ripped in half.
He was like, "Oh God!" I mean, yeah,
But yeah, the visuals aren't great. I mean, there's nothing that stands out really.
I was actually legitimately upset that he didn't do a charge in the movie.
Maybe in the next one.
Maybe. But yeah, visuals. I'm not giving it the point.
There's not much else to say.
You're not giving it the point either?
No.
Okay, so no point for visuals. Move on to the soundtrack. I'm definitely giving the point for soundtrack. Just the fact that Bangarang was in it during the fight between Deadpool and Cable.
Dubstep.
It's like, I love dubstep. Bangarang starts playing. I was like, Skrillex still matters. And then they had Thunderstruck when X-Force was jumping. There's so many other little soundtrack. Toto, Africa. It's a good one at the end there.
Yeah.
There were lots of little songs playing. I can't. Take on Me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It was a well put together.
And then that song in the beginning when it was doing that, like the James Bond.
Oh
role.
yeah. Everyone was laughing in the movie theater like really hard during the James Bond intro sequence, and I was like, I mean, there's some humor in it, but it's not that funny.
The humor out of that was like what it was saying.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it was just like.
I was like, can you not like read something without laughing? Like, everything is funny in this movie. Every last thing.
Not everything.
But yeah, no, so I'm definitely giving the point for soundtrack. And tone.
I don't know. Yeah, actually, no, I do think it does a good job of, because it has a lot of humor, obviously.
I mean, like, it has the Deadpool tone.
It's Deadpool,
and it nails it throughout the entire movie.
And then like when Vanessa died, like you felt that, even though it was just funny like a second ago, like it did a good job of bringing you into like serious moments. So.
Yeah, and like there were like touches of humor around Vanessa's death.
Yeah.
But not too much that it outweighed it. Yeah, like there were minor inconsistencies, very small inconsistencies between like the darkness of what like the bad stuff that's happening, Vanessa, Cable's family, all that. But generally, like it's pretty consistent, very good tonally. Yes. So full point. Man, we're agreeing on everything today. We're doing so good. Impact. It's curious.
I don't think I'm gonna give it the point.
It just came out.
It just came out, but it's like it doesn't have that immediate impact that.
Just from what I've seen, people are not receiving it. I mean, it's hard to say this, but like they're not receiving it as well as Deadpool 1.
Yeah.
Not to say it like they're like, oh, this is boohoo compared to the first one, but like they're not liking it as much. It's not as starkly different from what we've been seeing.
Because like we already saw Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool was the first.
Yes.
Like that's what made that
and this one
like the impact
coming
so
off.
It's kind of just.
So yeah, people aren't really reacting to it as strongly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as we can see right now, there's not that strong of an impact from this movie. So no point. And opinion point.
Obviously, I love it. I mean, it's Deadpool.
I will state again that I do not like Deadpool, but I do like
the movie
Deadpool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm giving it the point 2. I actually liked this more than the first one.
You did. Mm-hmm. That's very interesting.
Yeah. Well, like that's an unpopular opinion right now. But I liked it more than the first one.
I don't.
Well.
But yeah, I give it the point. Obviously, I mean, I love Deadpool. I love the movies.
Okay, so 7 points right now. I think it deserves more than that.
Yeah,
I'm giving it my half the point.
Same.
You too.
I think. Yeah, I went into it thinking it was like it's an 8, and it's an 8.
Like, all right, so Deadpool, that was easy. Deadpool's rounding out to an 8 out of 10. That's good. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I really liked the movie. I liked it. I did. I liked it much more than the first one. I mean, aside from,
I definitely enjoyed it, but I don't know. I have to re-watch the first one.
Oh, I liked seeing like some more characters come out. I like seeing Cable. I like seeing Juggernaut. Domino was cool.
I think it was definitely it was lighter, like as far as tone goes. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't as.
How long has it been since you watched the first one?
No, I mean like.
I mean, there was some dark stuff in the torture scenes in the first one, but
it's like as far as like how serious it was, I think the first one is more serious than. I mean, it's obviously not serious because it's Deadpool, but like as far as how serious it is, I think because there's actually a threat in the first one because he's got to save Vanessa, but this one is just like. He's got to save this kid from killing this
save this kid and in turn save the universe. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Or he could have just let Cable kill him. And then it would have been fine.
But then he wouldn't learn anything about family. And his heart wouldn't have been in the right place.
His heart is in the
AKA in front of a bullet. Yeah, so final score. 8 out of 10 for Deb.
Pool.
We'll see you in the discussion portion of our episode.